Back on NESN Daily, the Bruins practiced in San Jose Wednesday, and Rich Peverley practiced right along with them. Peverley participating in his first contact drill since spraining his knee February 15th. Claude Julien said Pevs won't play Thursday, but will play, quote-unquote, sooner rather than later. Naoko Funeyama, she knows the way to San Jose.
Hey, Randy, here in San Jose with Milan Lucic, and first of all, it must be good to get off the plane and hit the ice and just kind of get the cobwebs out of the legs.
Yeah, for sure. You know, it's definitely a long flight, 6-hour flight getting here. It was pretty funny. We had breakfast and lunch, and we get in, and it's 12:30. So, yeah, it was, you know, one of those things where we kind of felt like it was necessary to practice after a long flight like that to get the cobwebs out. And, you know, we're feeling pretty good about ourselves right now, and we want to get a good rest tonight going into tomorrow.
How do you like how the game has come around, especially the last couple of games, putting good, strong back-to-back wins together? Feel like the team has maybe turned a corner?
Yeah, definitely. I think we've found that confidence again, and we're playing with that energy again, and those are two things that we really need in our game to be successful. So we got to keep rolling with that and keep feeling good about ourselves and keep playing with that confidence.
Good luck this week. Thanks, Milan.
All right, thank you.
Randy?
All right, Naoko, thank you very much. Naoko is going to make the trip out west. Barry Pederson is going to watch these Bruins games here with us, at least in the Boston area. You're going to be on Instigators Thursday night. Talk to me about this goaltending situation with Tim Thomas. He's made 13 straight appearances. He's 11 starts in that run. What do the Bruins need to do to minimize some of the wear and tear on him? Are we going to see Marty Turco down the stretch?
We may, but I think a lot's going to depend on how the Bruins do as a team. The key thing for me is they have to finish second overall in the East, win their division. That, to me, is all I'm looking at is how Ottawa is doing and how the Bruins are doing in standings. For the Bruins to be successful, they have to do what they've done starting Saturday afternoon and into Monday against Philly and Toronto. They have to play much better team defense. Take that wear and tear off Tim Thomas. Make sure that you're doing your job defensively. Make sure you're a difficult team to play against physically. Make sure you're staying out of the penalty box so that you don't have too many power plays against. Get back to playing Bruins hockey. Be that tough team to play against. When Lucic was taking the body, especially Monday, you could just feel the energy in that building pick right up. For me, the Bruins get healthy and start to play like they did last year in that playoff run.
In these last 10 games down the stretch, it's hard to believe, A, that we're this far into the season. Right, yeah. It's flown by. But in these last 10, give me a number, give me something that you're looking for maybe, just from the Bruins, in order for these last 10 games to be a success and go into the postseason the right way.
All I want to do, again, is just finish ahead of Ottawa. I don't care about anything else. I'll worry about resting Tim Thomas when I get ahead of Ottawa, when I solidify that #1 Northeast Division and #2 in the Eastern Conference. That, to me, is the key. Once that gets done, then I change my whole outlook about getting this team rested and ready and healthy for the playoffs. But right now, go out west, get as many points as you can. Hey, maybe they get a little bit of a break from Ottawa. Ottawa's only got 1 point the last 2 games. That's really helped the Bruins.
I know. They're getting help, the Bruins are, from some of their cohorts in the Eastern Conference. As for going out west, we start with San Jose. You know, before the season, Barry.
Don't go there, man.
Yeah, before the season, you were so high on Jumbo Joe in San Jose. You predicted them to beat Pittsburgh in the Stanley Cup final. Pittsburgh's looking good. That part's looking good. But we're hammering you for San Jose. They're fighting for this playoff spot. What do they do so well that made you make that prediction, and what are we going to see Thursday night?
Well, I just thought this was a team that, from an organization standpoint, was really, they knew they were up against the clock. They knew that if they didn't win this year, or at least get deep into the playoffs, they're probably going to break this team up. They went out and got Brett Burns from Minnesota. I thought that was going to help Boyle on defense. I thought Niemi would be a little bit more solid and consistent in goal, but their offense, Thornton, Marleau, Couture, and Pavelski, have gone missing of late, especially. This is a team that you do not think is going to be fighting for a playoff spot. You think they're going to be up top of the division. Yeah. At least I did, and I was wrong, but I guess a lot of us were wrong. Hey,
more predictions, more knowledge, more insight from Barry. You can catch him on Instigators on Thursday night, and then, of course, he'll be watching the game along with us. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
All right, it's an earlier evening for Mr. Pederson, the Instigators at 6:30. The Bruins and Sharks drop the puck in San Jose. That's Thursday night at 10:30 Eastern. NESN's coverage starts you up at 10 with Bruins Face Off Live.